Hello, guys, and welcome to today's very special video where we'll be taking a look at a couple of, well, also very special videos, the new videos for the uh, yeah, yeah. We're gonna be taking a look at the leaked dramas for the upcoming convention of 2023 called "Commit Your Way to Jehovah." That's the name of the upcoming drama, not the name of the convention. Let me not waste any more time and just enough time to share the screen because we're actually going to be sharing it. We're going to be watching it directly from jw.org. Uh, let's see. Can you guys see this? Hi, David. Let's just start playing this. This is in jw.org. I'll drop the link on the chat in case you want to see it without any commentary. I don't know for how long it'll be there. I don't know if this is the link that it's gonna be just in, you know, uh, permanently, or if this is maybe like just a temporary link. I don't know why it's here, but it's here, and we should start watching it. Let me see. Let me know if you guys can hear it. There you go. Can you guys hear it? And this is a long introduction. I bet that in any other movie, this is where like the credits would start rolling, and but obviously this is made by a cult, so nobody gets credit by but the leaders. Oh, I should say I just watched it once, like this morning, just like a double speed, just to like figure out what it was about and see if it was good for a live stream like today. And yeah, I mean, there's just let's just say there's some juice that we're about to enjoy. It's a bit of a juicy drama, problematic, of course, and definitely juicy. We're gonna be watching both parts today. Don't worry.
Hey, Dad, what type of wood is this?
This is Tamboti.
The first time that they speak
You know,
is at
Jehovah made it
over
strong
2 minutes,
and
two and a
durable.
half minutes
Hey,
after it starts. It's
just like
just
you, my homie.
forever. It's unacceptable.
Just like you, Dad.
All right, thank you. Come back again.
Yeah.
look, brothers.
That dad has the bedwood in town.
Oh, my own baby.
Drives all of
How
the
are you?
neighbors to
Nice
the
see you.
town.
How are you?
Santos.
Nice, how you doing? How was your day? Oh, good, good. How about service? Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. Papa Moose, are you still coming for dinner tonight?
Of course. Guess what? He's staying for family worship too. Inuko will drop me off when we finish. Okay, thanks, Inuko. You know the invitation is still open for you.
Thanks so much, Amani.
Yeah? Okay. All right, brothers. You brothers have a good one. Okay, see you soon.
Say hi to the family.
Hi, Faraja.
Hey, Sifa.
Oh, thank you. Oh, how are you doing?
Good. How are you two doing?
Oh, the baby kept me up all night.
Oh, kicking again, huh?
Yes. How's the family doing today?
Oh, we're doing good.
You get some
Oh,
water for
Amani is
Okay.
making dinner.
uh,
We have family worship today too, so
oh.
yeah.
You and Amani are such good parents. Always teaching. Oh.
It takes a lot of patience
Mhm.
and practice. But don't worry, you're going to be a great mother. I can already tell.
Thank you.
And you won't be alone. We'll be here to help you. We want to help you teach your child about Jehovah.
Mm.
That's why
You're
she's
part
going to
of
be
our
a good
family
mother
now.
because she's going to teach her
Thank
child
you.
about
Yeah.
Jehovah. That's it.
Sifa.
Hey, Amani.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good, good. Are you gonna be staying for dinner?
No. I just wanted to say hi. Are we still on for a Bible study tomorrow?
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. All right. See
Okay.
you.
Bye, Sifa.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
See you.
You're doing so great with her.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see her get baptized.
I pray so.
Yeah. Let me go finish up dinner.
Okay, I'll come inside and help you.
Oh, smelling good.
Thank you.
It's Uncle Tania.
Hey.
Wow, good, good. How are you? Wow, growing tall every day. Oh. Tonia. That's my brother. Hey, so what brings you by? Come to see the family, of course.
Oh, just here to show
I
my,
wanted to
my
bring you a gift,
ridiculous gold bracelet,
Yeah.
of course.
And we need to talk. Have something for us to talk about.
Okay, kids, let's go. Let's give them some privacy.
Okay.
You don't have to bring a gift every time you come to visit. I want to, my brother. Here. This is nice. Thank you. You're welcome.
Guys, come on. Like that's pretty on the nose, right? Like the Africa thing. Like is that proper? Like if you're in Africa, do you wear I really do not know. I've never been to Africa. But if you're in Africa, do you wear the continent that you're in a necklace matching your not even matching the bracelet, because the bracelet, I feel it's a different shade of gold. So do you wear a mismatching African gold necklace? I'm just here to learn.
Welcome. This is too much.
Amani, this is nothing. I actually got an upgrade. You can use this one.
Okay.
I'm glad you like it. Amani, there's something we have to talk about. Let me ask, how steady has your work been lately?
My carpentry work has been slow, but we're getting by. You know, Mombi and I, we sell wood carvings at the market for some extra income. Mhm.
Wow. Amani, look at what you've done on our land. You're a good carpenter. You built this house. And you have a beautiful family too. If mom and dad were alive, they would be very proud of you. You know what I'm thinking, Amani? With your skill set, You could have more.
I mean, but in where?
I'm talking
in
about
which
real
part of
security for you. And
Africa? Dogs drool. I'm pretty sure Africa is a pretty it's a pretty big place. And yeah, the editing, honestly, the editing is still extremely slow. Oh my god, it's slow. It is as well paced as the movie from like the 70s, I think. But I feel like the production, the attention to detail, the acting, the production value, just everything is actually a little bit better than average. It's still just slow as hell.
you and the family. A real government carpentry contract. See, just look here. This is the amount we can be making.
Yes.
Yes, for real. All you need to do, Amani, is just
Yeah. No, not a party card. You know I can't sign this. Wait, you didn't sign me up, did you?
I know what you're thinking about, Amani. See, you don't have to involve yourself with the political leaders. You don't even have to attend any of the rallies. You know what? Forget it. I'll take care of this one. Basically, you'll be working for me. So don't worry about the card. All I need you to do is just sign here. And this becomes a reality for us. Amani, you know I love you. And if you become successful, I will be very happy. I have to get back. But just think about it. And think about the family too.
Anyway, so just to recap, the brother is sort of rich and is good into the government, and it's telling him, hey, you can get a government contract if you sign up to the government. Obviously, like if you sign up to the government, obviously this is bad because he would be signing
So
into
tonight we're going to
uh,
continue with our
Satan's
study of the
government.
account of Joseph.
or Satan's control.
Remember last week we
world.
discussed how Joseph was wrongly accused, and yet he was able to make peace with his brothers.
Thank you, Dad. She needs to hear this.
Papa Musa.
Yes, may I share a verse that has always meant a lot to me?
Please do.
This is one of my favorite. Psalm 37, verse 5. Commit your way to Jehovah. Rely on him, and he will act in your behalf. For me, this is exactly what Joseph had to do. But do you remember how long Joseph had to endure slavery and imprisonment in Egypt?
13 years.
Yes, Maombi. Even longer than you have been alive. So,
Did you catch that? Did you catch that? He said 13 years, and then old man, which is, we're not going to learn the names of the characters. Old man said to kid, oh, that's longer that you've been alive, saying that the kid is at the oldest 12. Okay, let's just keep that in mind. Let's just talk it, put it on a post-it over there, and just put it away in our brains.
So, what helped Joseph to be patient all those years? Well, think back to the verse.
Oh, Tammy,
Commit
have
your
you seen
way
this already?
to Jehovah. Joseph didn't know how everything would turn out, and a lot of things were out of his control. When Joseph committed his way to Jehovah, Jehovah always acted in his behalf. Even in prison, Jehovah was always with him. If we prayerfully rely on Jehovah, Jehovah will act in our behalf.
That's a beautiful point, Musa. Thank you. So, children, how can we apply that verse today?
Well, we can pray to Jehovah for courage, just like Joseph did in the original song.
Can we sing it tonight?
Yes, Zawadi. A little later, though. But you're right, Maombi.
Yeah, you know how kids
Prayer
always
is
want
very
to sing
essential,
kingdom
especially
melodies.
for a family if we're going to endure these last days.
What about Uncle Dania? Does he pray to Jehovah?
No, maybe, but we can look into his heart.
Yeah. Musa taught us.
This is really. I hate this. I don't like this because the guy is clear, like the brother is clearly supposed to be like maybe faded. Like it seems like he knows about the truth, but he's not obviously going to the meetings. He's not an active Jehovah's Witness. So here, the little daughter is like, hey, you know how you're talking about Armageddon and how everybody is going to die? Yeah, does my uncle also, like, does he also pray to Jehovah, or is he gonna die? And the dad says, well, we can't see his heart, which is not what the girl asked. She didn't ask, hey, does he have a good heart? He said, does he pray to Jehovah? The only reason why this guy says, oh, we don't know if he has a good heart is because he knows that what the daughter is asking is my uncle going to survive Armageddon? And the dad cannot bring himself to say no unless he becomes a Jehovah's Witness. No, he won't. No, he won't.
Taught us both when we were boys. So he knows about Jehovah. But no one can make him love Jehovah.
Yes, I remember those days. Your father and Uncle Dania, they were trouble. Both of them.
By the way, it's raining. I checked with the weather app. It said that it wasn't going to rain because usually when there's rain, there's thunderstorms, and then when there's thunderstorms, I lose my Wi-Fi. So it's raining now. So if I disappear, just hang on tight. I'll be right back. Let's hope I disappear and the drama keeps playing.
Both of them were so independent. I wish I had done more to help Dunia.
We haven't given up on him yet. Okay, children, let's keep digging. Let's continue with the account of Joseph to see what else we can learn from the second part. Can we take turns as characters?
I want to read Joseph's part.
Okay, let's do that. Genesis chapter 40, and Zawadi will be Joseph.
Thank you so much, Mario, for the support. Thank you. What's wrong? And that's since you donated, I'm like, what is wrong? And I kind of don't want to look it up because it's kind of exotic. I love that. Thank you. Oh my god, and we got Kim Silvio Superstar with a super sticker. Thank you so much for the support, Kim. I'm gonna give you a call soon, so check your Twitter DMs.
Got one shirt for you. Free shirt, free shirt. Take this one. This one fit you.
No,
Take this one.
no,
This one.
thank you.
Show yourself up for
No.
Bakari, man. Show yourself
No,
up for
appreciate
Bakari.
it. No, thank you.
I got one shirt for you. Just for you. Free shirt.
Look at how
Come on,
violently the guy pushes. Like he literally physically pushes the guy away from the kid. Like that's
Dad,
that's how
can I play some music?
disgusted
Yeah,
the guy
sure,
is supposed to
grab
be.
it.
U93.6. As an update to our report from yesterday, militia groups are threatening to take over the capital. Violence has been escalating in
Is this
the
better?
area.
Oh, this is
Nah.
better.
Now let's go to our correspondent.
There's no need to
who's on
worry.
the ground at the scene of the
Okay.
latest rioting. But will they come here?
No, these are just threats, rumors.
Thank you so much,
There's nothing
David.
to it.
Thank you.
Listen, change the station. Why don't you play us some music? Oh, yes.
Yes, play those beats that somebody just made. It's just the most random, cheapest beats you can get like for free. So we don't have to get a Bethelite to do it.
We humbly come before you in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, brother, so much for making the time to come tonight.
Now
so we can
here's
talk
where
about
the
an
drama
important matter.
gets the drama.
As you are aware, the branch has recommended that we meet and discuss the possibility of civil unrest in our area.
You know, just yesterday, the marketplace was buzzing.
There will always be rumors surrounding the elections.
But you know, I even heard of some reports on the radio.
I want us to see what the threat is in our area and what we can do for the friends so we can help them if they decide to flee.
Wait, did they direct us to leave or ask us to think about it?
Well, they have advised us to have a plan. The way people are feeling about the current leadership.
Did you guys catch that? The guy is like, wait, did they tell us to leave? Or did they tell us that we can make our own decision? Like, are they taking over? Because if the brother clearly realizes, like the main guy, we're not going to learn anyone's names. Okay, we refuse to learn anyone's name. So main guy doesn't isn't really following, and he's like, no, there's nothing to worry. I don't want to leave, right? And he's like, okay, but is the branch telling us to leave? Is the branch taking the decision away from us? Because he knows that if the branch is taking the decision away from them, then he's not going to have a choice. It will not matter if he thinks differently, as it's going to be very clear and as we keep watching the drama.
Or ask us to think about it.
Well, they have advised us to have a plan. The way people are feeling about the current leadership now, it's just a matter of time that a conflict will come in this area. The safety of the congregation is the concern.
Yes, I agree with that. And, you know, I've heard about the violence of these militias towards other tribes.
But is it worth alarming the congregation? Has anyone actually seen anything out of the ordinary here?
This is serious. Where there is smoke, there's fire.
I'm sorry. That's what I'm trying to say. Telling the friends to flee now? Brothers, I've been through this before. And trust me, there isn't even smoke yet. Doesn't this seem a bit hasty?
Yes, Musa.
Look at the look of disapproval that the guy gives him. Like, let me just rewind over here. Because, geez, look at this. Look at this. How is this? This is insane. Like, the guy is like, hey, listen, brothers, I've lived through this. I have been through this stuff. I don't think this is worth making a big deal. But this guy is like, oh, you better let me make a big deal. I'm an elder. This is the very first time I get to make a big deal, and you are not following along to what the rest of the body of elders. It's just, it is a great way of not really saying anything, but showing you exactly how this behavior of, hey, shouldn't we just think about this? Maybe the branch is a little bit, maybe since the branch is not here, and since we are, we may be better to assess the situation. We may know more than the branch. It doesn't matter. What matters is that this guy is saying, hey, maybe the branch doesn't know as much, and this is how you're supposed to react. Oh no! What? Oh, let's hope it doesn't. They didn't remove it. Let me see. Why didn't? Oh, come on! Don't remove it. I have a backup anyway. No worries. We were.
But remember, it differ.
And trust me,
There you go.
there isn't even smoke yet. Doesn't this seem a bit hasty?
Yes, Musa.
Brothers, we may differ in our opinions. But remember, we are still one body. Think about the times that we live in.
See, there you go. We may have differences, but we're still one body, which means we must all agree to one decision, which means you have to agree to this decision. And now he's going to scaremonger this one guy saying, hey, listen, the branch is saying that things are going to get worse. And our doctrine is that things are going to get worse. If you're saying that things are not going to get worse here, then you're saying you don't really have faith that the prophecies are going to come true. That's what you're really saying.
These are the last of the last days. So we expect that these conditions would increase. Proverbs 22, verse 3. Remember, it tells us the shrewd one sees the danger and conceals himself. So it is shrewd to prepare the congregation mentally and spiritually.
Thank you so much, Musa. You've helped us to have a unified thought in this matter.
Thank you so much.
So if it is okay with you, brothers, I have an exit plan. I brought a map of our territory and where the brothers and sisters live and where they can flee to. Let's look at it together.
There you go. So now that your opinion has been invalidated, let's look at the rest of the plan, because obviously your opinion doesn't matter.
Time for bed. You want your bed?
Yeah.
Good night.
I think the issue here isn't that they're evacuating or that they're not evacuating. Is that
Guy.
if they're there,
getting late.
and they're probably
Time
the
for bed.
ones with the they
Yeah.
should be the ones
Good night.
who should make
Good
the
night.
decision, not the branch. Nobody should make the decision for them. This is a huge decision, not even the people around them. So definitely not
wake up.
some
We have
guys
to go right now.
thousands of
this
kilometers
before.
away, or
And
hundreds if
trust
they're
me,
lucky.
there isn't even smoke yet.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, remember, this drama is going to be seen by everybody, including children. Everybody. This is mandatory
I
viewing.
keep thinking about what my family experienced when I was young. We had to run for our safety. At least that's what we thought we were doing. But when we left, we lost everything. For what? For nothing. And just like that, the conflict passed. That was it.
Is that happening now? Would we have to flee?
We received direction from the branch. Those brothers are so far away, though. I keep wondering if they are being overly cautious. Maybe for the brothers in the city. But for us here, is that the right decision?
Main character here is raising a very good point. The guys there are miles away, like very far away. And they don't know the situation like this guy does. This guy has lived through this. But there's something more going on here in the drama. As you can see, the 12-year-old kid is listening to his dad, to his parents argue about this stuff. And this is terrible because kids should not listen to their parents argue if they're Jehovah's Witnesses. They should, just as the elders should present a unified front, parents should present a unified front to the children. So this is already bad. And the message here, it's hidden. But the message here is, hey, if you're against the religion, your kids may listen. And you're risking that the kids may also want to grow up to be against their religion. So it's very subtle. It's not really referred to. But why else would they show the kid listening to their parents' conversation if it's not to warn, hey, this is a bad thing?
I don't know. Would we have to go to a camp?
I think about Musa. He would not be able to make such a trip.
I'm thinking about Sifa too.
You know, around the elections, these tensions always seem to pop up. But overall, things are pretty stable around here, don't you think? I mean, Dunia offered me a contract. This work is guaranteed.
Money. This is more money than we've ever had.
This could be a blessing from Jehovah.
We wouldn't have to scrape by.
If we were to leave now, this opportunity will go with it. The door will be shut. The whole point of us building this house was to give our children a better life.
Remember, good job opportunities.
I just don't want them to experience what I went through.
Money, I'm worried.
Trust me. In a couple of weeks, this thing will just blow over.
You think so?
Yeah. Just wait. You'll see.
They always use the Jesus warning to flee from Jerusalem narrative to say, hey, we're basically Jesus nowadays. And when we tell you to flee, you better flee because, well, even if it looks like you know better, you will not know better, as we're about to see.
Amani?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Your brother sent me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the stools, right?
For the stools.
Let me get them for you.
Yes. Your brother said you did good work.
Of course, I do by myself. Got my tools right here.
Nice.
Yeah, here you go.
How much
This is
for
bad
four of
because,
them?
like, the guy that he violently pushed away, that he established physical contact to push away, he's now being friendly with him. So what you're supposed to do is being disgusted and push him away. You're not supposed to be friendly with these people because they're worldly people, and not only are they worldly people, but they're proud about it, and we just hate those people.
For the 405.
105. Can we do 100?
I'll take 100.
100? Okay.
Okay. Appreciate it.
All right.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Greetings, Faraja.
Okay, those are not real bills, right? They're just props. I mean, again, I don't know how bills look like outside of my own little bubble, but they look like they're made. They look like I could print them at home, and
Greetings,
just put them in
Faraja.
the washing machine, and then I'd get the same result.
Children, how are you all?
Good.
How are you?
Wonderful. Look like you're ready for school, huh?
Now pack your book bag so we can go, okay?
Okay.
How are you, my?
Yeah, this is kind of triggering, which is why I may be smoking. I am in a legal area, as far as everybody knows, and I may be smoking because this is kind of triggering, and I wanna cut it with a little bit of humor because I think that will help us cope if I just joke around a little bit because this is quite triggering, especially if you realize that this isn't just happening in the drama. This has happened before and will continue to happen again. Watchtower is preparing witnesses for this to happen, for them to tell them, hey, you need to do something. You need to leave everything, and for Jehovah's Witnesses to be okay with it. I think that is the importance of the go backs and all of this apocalyptic propaganda. You have to be ready to obey this kind of scenario, and it doesn't matter that they may never use it. Even if they never use that power, the mere fact that they have that kind of power over people is already worrying, because then you get, like, if you can direct people to do that, to go against their own critical thinking, then you can make them do pretty much anything. So yeah, this is pretty triggering. So I'll try to keep up the jokes. There's some funny stuff. Not on purpose, but Jehovah's Witnesses.
How are you, my dear?
Good.
It's good to see you. It's a beautiful day. Jehovah is good to us. I was wondering, is Amani in?
No, he's putting in another long day at the market.
Ah, shame. I was hoping I could talk with him. Yeah, he's been on my mind lately.
I'm kind of worried about him too. All this talk about fleeing is bringing back a lot of bad memories for him.
Yes, I remember those days. It was tough on them.
Yeah. But it looks like things are calming down, getting back to normal. So I'm thankful for that.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to Amani about. You see, some of the family heads, they're deciding to leave.
Really? Why? Do you think things are getting worse?
You never know about these things. But we have to remain watchful.
This is News Radio 93.6. As an update to our reporting from yesterday, the leaders from both sides have agreed to meet and discuss bringing peace to the region. The talks are set for tomorrow morning. Now let's go to our correspondent who's at Studio B. May we ask, what led up to these negotiations? What can you tell us?
Yes, many have been fleeing the violence to find safety across the borders. But with peace talks,
He has to believe that this is a blessing of Jehovah. You can tell that he's like, yeah, this is a blessing of Jehovah. Surely blessings from Jehovah are sometimes nice, right? Surely I get some of those sometimes for being a Jehovah's Witness. I know that's how I thought whenever something good was maybe about to happen to me, or when I wanted to cope with doing something that I needed to do to scrape by.
What's up?
Oh no, everybody likes this political party and they're being friendly with each other. Oh, this isn't good. This is bad actually. Remember, unity is only good when it's in the cult, never when it's outside of the cult. When it's outside of the cult, it's actively bad.
We need to go.
Dad, we just got here.
I know, but we're leaving.
I'm Manny.
Dunia.
My brother, how are you? You have to meet this man. Bakari.
No,
Bakari.
Dunia, wait. I wanted to talk to you about it.
You meet him first.
Dunia, my man.
Yeah, that's my brother.
So, you are Amani.
Yes.
I hear you are quite talented.
Very much.
Thank you.
We're excited to work with you.
Look at the
And that must
disgust
be your
in
boy.
this guy's face.
Hello.
Main character's face.
Are you ready to work with your dad before this new work and huge contract coming his way? You are our country's future. Remember that.
Thank you.
Look,
Listen, Dunia,
he's
I'm sorry.
in between.
I appreciate
He's-
this offer.
He's in between the
But
guy
I
and
can't
this
accept
kid.
it.
Like, no.
He doesn't
This
know
is
what
too
he's
much
saying
influence.
now. We can still work out the details, and then he'll come back. He's okay.
See all those people out there?
Yeah.
They would love to work with me. This is not an offer you refuse. And you said this was all done and you had it all covered.
He'll be fine.
Fix it and don't waste my time.
Dunia, you have
Honestly,
to
that's
let
a
me
fair
explain.
answer.
Explain what, Amani? How could you embarrass me like that in front of him?
You don't understand.
Understand what? This is a lifetime deal for the family. You see why I don't bring big contract to you?
Pause like before this keeps going. Let's just pause real quick and try to ask ourselves, what is the thing that is bad that this guy is doing? What is the sin exactly? He's not stealing from anybody. He's not having sex with anybody that's not his wife. He's not lying. He's not killing anybody. He got a good job for the government. The only thing that's bad over here is that the government is unstable. So he got a job for a political party inside the government. And Jehovah's Witnesses are not allowed to be a part of a political party. That's it. That's it. The only thing that this guy did wrong is that this guy got slightly involved in the government and didn't in a way that is not approved for Jehovah's Witnesses, because you can only get involved with the government so much. If you have to get involved with the government, you have to be disgusted by it. You have to be like, oh no, this is kind of icky. I don't like you. I'm just dealing with you because I have to. But this guy is signing up for the government just to have a political affiliation. Some people just do it just because. It doesn't really mean anything. But that's what the guy is doing that's wrong. That's obviously nowhere in the Bible. Nowhere in the Bible will you ever find, oh, Jehovah hates if you get a political party card from somebody. This is just, again, control. And as we'll see, if you do that, if you get a political party card, well, things can only go bad because this is propaganda.
I can't believe you. How could you refuse that?
Hold on.
In front of him. I can't believe this.
Jacobo. You there?
Jesus Christ. Let's just turn up the slow-mo so it looks even more dramatic. These guys coming in with guns, shooting in this movie that's going to be seen by children. Let's remember, this movie is going to be seen by children. And children are going to be watching this movie with their parents being like, this is what is going to happen. This isn't fiction. This is what is going to happen. And we'll be watching the next part in a month. Well, thank you. No, I'm kidding. Let's put the second part. Obviously. Let me just figure out how to. I think I have to stop sharing the screen, and then share. Let me just refresh this to make sure that it works. I'm also going to be sharing the link of this one in the chat in case you want to see it without my commentary. You can go watch it in jw.org. You watch it over there, watch it over here. That's totally fine. Just watch it and be enraged. I don't know. This is very pernicious propaganda because so far the propaganda has been pretty well filmed. It's pretty competently made, is what I was saying in the beginning. Sure, the message is disgusting, and the pacing is so slow, and the movie itself, it is extremely basic. It's just extremely one-dimensional. The characters are extremely one-dimensional. It's just they only have like one trait, everybody. It's not very well written or anything, but it's well produced. It's well shot. It has good music. It's well made garbage is what I'm trying to say. And there are other stuff that is well made garbage. I would say, for instance, the Transformers movies are very well made garbage that is popular. And that's what I think is so pernicious about this drama, that this well made garbage is going to be very memorable, for better or for worse, to Jehovah's Witnesses. We can only hope that it's for the worse, because this is not a good drama. Can you guys hear it? Let me know if you guys can't hear it. Anyway, so the dude doesn't have gas. Now, if you have to like say take like go on a trip to another town and your car ran out of gas, would you and you had like your whole family with like your children and everything, would you try to find gas for the car that you have, because it's miles away, hundreds of miles away, right? Or B, would you walk? Well, you guys care to guess? Also, why is that other car smoking? Like, what happened to it? I don't understand. Like, did it explode like 20 minutes ago? So yeah, they're walking. They're not. The guy's not even gonna try to steal like some gasoline from like the car that's clearly about to explode, because I guess that would be kind of dangerous. But yeah, they decide to leave a totally fine working car behind and just walk for the rest of the drama, pretty much. Spoiler alert. There is political unrest. When there is political unrest, gas stations just go away. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows where they go.
You keep going.
Gas stations just go away. So all of the cars kind of run out of gas at the same
Where are we
section
going?
of the road because
We're heading to the camp.
they all have the same amount of gas. Okay, in gas stations go.
Dad,
This all makes
I'm
sense.
hungry. When are we going to eat something?
You should be worried that something's gonna eat you.
What?
Naomi, be nice to your sister. You two have to start looking out for each other.
Okay, even on the road, people are looking to hurt us. The rebels will be searching the road.
This reminded me so much of my childhood. It doesn't matter how bad the situation is. It really does not matter how bad the situation is. If you say something that's even a little bit like out of line, that your parents feel like it's a little bit out of line, you immediately get shut down. You don't get like, hey, come on, don't be like that with your kid. No, hey, you stop it right now. You piece of crap. How dare you? Like, it's just the mood immediately changes, and it's very detrimental because obviously the kid's not going to get a spanking here in the drama, but that's where everything leads to. So that's what, when you see parents react like this in dramas, that's how they're supposed to react. They're supposed to react actually worse. They're supposed to physically abuse their children by spanking.
We have to stay close together.
Do not let us out of your sight.
Understand?
Yes.
Come on. We'll be safe once we reach the camp.
Have you been able to reach anyone?
There's barely enough.
Guys, come on. I mean, this look like, let's just say, when I saw that, I was like, what? I had to like do a quick double take because I was like, what is it? Is some of that good stuff? Is this some of that, like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of look like they look like some trichomes. I don't know, guys. I'm running out of weed. Okay, that's all I'm thinking of.
Have you been able to reach anyone?
There's barely enough signal to send a text, let alone call anyone.
I was able to get a text from Inoko this morning. We should be able to catch up to them soon. Hopefully by tomorrow.
Dad, how much longer do we have to walk?
It's going to be a while still, Zuadi.
Here, baby. I have a mango for you.
Meombi, stay close.
Remember, this is going to be seen by children.
Dad!
Come on, son. We need to keep moving.
Why? This is just here to fearmonger. This shot is just here to fearmonger. This shot of a body right here, it doesn't affect the plot. Nobody will refer to this in the future. They only did this to make the stakes seem higher and to fearmonger. And again, remember, this is going to be seen by children. This is going to be seen by children in the convention. They're going to be seeing as much as they can. They're going to be seeing more horrible things than if they were to see blood. Because I rather see somebody, get cut and like bleed a little bit than seeing a 12-year-old discover a dead body next to where they were like taking a little bit of a rest. And why is there a dead body also? Like, I don't understand. Everybody runs out of gas at the same time, and then there are dead bodies because who's killing them? What you talking about, Tammy? The governing body provided assistance. They told him, get out of there. If the guy had gotten out of there, he wouldn't have run out of gas, okay? He wouldn't have run out of gas because he would have gotten out of there before the gas stations disappeared. We already established this.
Hey, shh. Quick, hey. Hurry. Quickly. Get down.
Kojo, go look.
By the way, why are they hiding? What would happen if the soldiers found them? They would be like, "Oh, this is a family." Like, what would they shoot them? Why? Why would they waste time and bullets shooting a family? It's never made clear in the movie. It's just like these are bad people. You're doing something wrong. You're in danger. It's never explained why the militia would want to kill a family of civilians walking by the road. This is a convention drama. This is going to be in the 2023. I can't remember the name of the convention. In this upcoming convention.
Mama, I don't like this.
Just imagine watching this as a kid. And your parents being like, "Pay attention because this is going to happen. We are going to be in this situation soon."
I want to go home.
Exactly. I think that's as far as the thought went. Oh, Africa is scary and irrational, and people are mad over there. So, yeah, of course, they don't need any reason to kill a family.
Amani, over here.
It's Musa. Children. Good to see you. Inoko. Oh, man. Musa, Amani.
So I guess everybody ran out of gas. Like nobody. You know, if everybody ran out of gas, everybody could have just gotten their gas together, and then they could have made it. Why is everybody from the congregation walking?
When I got
I don't get it.
I grabbed my go bag, and that was it. We've seen a few others from the congregation headed for the camp as well. But Sifa and I, we're in the slow-moving group.
Sifa, are you okay?
I'm a little bit tired.
Oh, here, let me hold your bag for a bit.
Thank you.
Cheers, Mama.
Thank you.
I have some water and food if you need it too.
Oh, Sifa,
I do agree with this comment.
I'm so proud of you. You were prepared, even more than we were.
Musa, can I talk to you about something?
Sure, Amani.
I am so sorry. I should have listened.
My
He had
son,
it coming. He should have
no
listened.
one is perfect. Don't dwell on your mistakes. Jehovah is patient with us. We correct our mistakes and we move on. Take it from an old man. There are many more lessons to learn.
You're too kind to me, Musa. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my son. You're welcome.
You're too kind for forgiving me for having independent thought. Thank you so much for forgiving me for going against the religion, because I needed forgiveness
Of
for
the
that.
Apostle Paul.
No. I don't.
He traveled many miles for Jehovah. Does anyone remember some of the things that happened to him?
You were shipwrecked 4 times, actually.
Didn't people try to kill him?
This is wrong. Okay,
Yes.
gas stations disappear during times of war.
We know what
This is
that's
the lore.
like.
This is the official lore now. Don't
But
question.
Paul relied on Jehovah. He trusted him completely. His example teaches us that we can face dangerous situations, and with Jehovah's help, we can make it through.
See, if this guy trusted in Jehovah,
Paul's
then how come this guy also
in
ran out of
God's
gas? Huh?
promises help him to endure.
You've been talking about these God's promises since we were kids.
Yes, Dunia. It is true. I've been waiting on Jehovah's promises for a long time.
What are they going to say? But what?
Perhaps even longer than I expected. It wasn't immediate for Paul,
This is why Tony Moore is
but
left.
every one of Jehovah's promises came true.
Save them.
Not one word of his has failed.
See, this is circular reasoning in, it's best. Because the guy is saying, you have to trust me because prophecies have been fulfilled if you trust how I interpret them. So since you trust me that prophecies have been fulfilled in the way that I interpret the Bible, then you have to trust me over here you have to trust Jehovah, and you have to trust me by knowing that the end is coming soon. That it doesn't matter how long we wait for it. We know that the end is coming soon. You don't ask why. You always just redirect to, oh, how do we know that comes soon? Oh, because those other things came soon. And how do we know that those other things came soon? Well, because we just know. We just know. What are you gonna doubt the governing body? Why would they lie? Why would they lie about that kind of stuff? Come on.
It's the same today. Knowing Jehovah's promises helps us to endure these situations patiently. You learn these things when you were a child. Now you have grown up.
So you learned these
Know
things
that
before.
Jehovah loves you.
Rely on that.
He wants to
We already
protect
explained
you.
this to you.
Notice what he tells us in his word at Isaiah 48th chapter. Notice verse 17. I, Jehovah, am your God.
And who knows? Maybe Uncle is not gonna die in Armageddon after all. Oh, that would be swell. They wanted to start recreating the Lion King in that one, right? Come on,
Amani,
come on. That was the
Amani.
Lion King. That was actually what
I was speaking to the group. They are heading back. They said the camp is a few days ahead. But that's for people that move at a normal speed. Looking at Sifa and Baba Musa, do you think we will ever get there? They even said the camp is overcrowded. What if we get there and we can't even get in?
I really don't know.
Manny, you don't know. It's about time you make that decision for the family. This is about us.
Okay, so this guy is saying there is a car that is going to take you somewhere, either back to the city or I think it's supposed to be back to the city. So he's like, listen, some people are not gonna make it. This trek is pretty far away, so you should take your family. Now, this reasoning that people may not make it, let's just say that it may be true. So this guy here is actually right, but obviously, that's not the direction of the branch.
We can't always be following the group.
You know what? Let me think about it, okay? Come on.
Amani!
Brothers, I was able to get a text from Yokobo. It seems most from the congregation have made it across the border.
Oh, that's wonderful news. How's the situation there?
You know, with so many fleeing, the camp is overwhelmed, but our brothers are there waiting to get in.
It's good to know that they've made it safely and are united.
Jacobo even mentioned that there's a small kingdom hall and a congregation inside the camp.
This is exactly what this guy was afraid of. The brother was afraid that the camps were going to be full, and this guy's saying, "Yup, camps are going to be full," but the direction of the branch is always to be followed. It doesn't matter what you know afterwards. This guy is already like, I was about to die already, so I'm not going to risk it. I was already about to die because I didn't follow Jehovah, so he's obviously not going to risk it. Even if he knows that the camps are already full, and even if he knows that it's a pretty long trek, and even if he knows that he can just go back and things, maybe may not work out, but everybody will be able to go back. That should be his decision. Again, I'm not saying what decision he should take. I'm just saying all of the script, and obviously following Jehovah is going to pay off because this is propaganda. But with the information that the script is giving us, a reasonable person would decide to do the opposite. And that's the point. If you're being reasonable, you're being against the religion. You should not be reasonable. You should follow only what the religion tells you.
Far off.
I'm so sorry I'm slowing the group down. I'm not as strong as I used to be.
Nonsense, Musa. We are all in this together. Musa. Here. Brought you some water.
I don't really know what's wrong with this dude. I think he's sick from walking. He's been walking too much, so he's sick. Everybody has just a specific amount of steps in their lifetime. So this guy is clearly, getting sick because he's getting close to the steps that he's supposed to take. That's why I try to walk as little as possible.
We were thinking, let's stop and rest here for a few days before we continue on to the camp.
I don't think I can continue.
Of course you can. We will help you.
Money. I can't. I am too weak. My son, don't be anxious. I'm not.
I'm not ready to say goodbye.
This is not goodbye.
This guy's dying, by the way. This isn't a joke. This guy's dying.
Remember, Amani, your strength will be in keeping calm and showing trust. Jehovah will fulfill his promises. Just be patient.
Just be patient like I have been for my whole life as Old Man,
his promises,
which is my
to
name
me.
and character.
I would like to hear his voice.
Just a little while longer. And the wicked will be no more. You will look at where they were, and they will not be there.
This guy's
But the
dying.
meek
And
will
his
possess the
dying
earth,
wish is for this guy
and
to
he will
remind
find
him
exquisite delight in
of
the
how
abundance of peace.
the apocalypse is going to come soon. This guy's dead now. He's dead. I'm not joking. He died out of walking too much. And I'm just gonna say, if this guy had followed the brother's advice and gone back to the city, he would not have died. Okay, or at least we don't know if he would have died. If he hadn't followed the direction of the branch, he would have had a better chance of surviving. This shows you that even if you follow the direction of the branch, you may die. Things may happen
Thinking
to
about
you.
Musa.
But what matters is that most people follow the direction of the branch. That's what matters.
I
Not that
listen
you're
to.
safe. When it comes to being
I'm
safe,
scared,
you're
Dad.
on your own. Just
What
follow
if
the
we
direction
can't
of
make
the
it to
branch.
the camp? What if something happens to your mom?
Well, if something should happen, just keep heading to the camp and find a congregation inside. That's your family. You'll be safe. Okay? And son, Jehovah will always be with you. All you have to do is just trust in him. Just like Musa did.
Yeah,
Musa
and Musa
was
died.
strong
Musa died.
because of
That's
his
all
spiritual
character,
routine.
right? Musa died for trusting Jehovah.
He gained
Dad.
power from reading God's word regularly. Mayombi, you can do the same. Here, he wanted you to have it. I know you're not gonna forget him. And if you cannot forget him, think about Jehovah.
Think about Jehovah and how he
Always
directed
remembers his loyal ones.
this guy,
like
old
Musa.
man, to death. Think about that. That may be what's true for you. That may be what's we don't know. Jehovah will take care of you, though.
Before we leave here,
Just don't
I want
count
to
on it.
say a few words to the group about Musa. When I do, you think you could help me by reading Job chapter 14?
Okay.
Now, when you read from it, do it in a way that shows you know every word of it to be true. It comes from Jehovah. Should we read together now?
Okay.
He's basically saying when
If
you
a man
read this,
dies,
keep in mind
can
what
he
you're
live
supposed
again?
to interpret.
I'll wait all the
And make
days
sure
of my
that you
compulsory
think this is true.
service until my relief comes. You will call, and I will answer you. You will long for the work of your hands.
Please sit in the back with an ashamed look for a while. That's a tradition. Okay, just sit in the back and be ashamed of. When people look at you, just look ashamed. I'm kidding. Of course, like, you wouldn't. Yeah. How can we make this more ironic? Oh, how about we play the "Will Live Forever" music when the dude dies? When we've disproven the song. This is that's a good choice, right?
Oh, wait. Oh. I'm sorry. I need to take a break.
It's okay. This is a good place to camp for the night.
Oh.
Okay.
Look at that. They all have beards
Let's get you
because
off
they've
your
been
feet.
walking for too long. Because the guy forgot to fill up the gas. Like, that's how long they've been walking. That the dude hasn't even had the chance to shave. Because obviously, if he had the chance to shave, like he would have. But now he has a beard because they've been walking for so long.
Let me see if I can find her some more water.
Thank you, Noko. Bombi, can you help me get more firewood? Okay, come on.
The moral of the story is keep a spare tank of gas. This would have all been
good news.
solved if
Things have settled back home.
anyone had kept a spare tank of gas. Like anybody.
Not right now.
Come on, keep
At
up.
any point.
I was speaking with the group up there.
Or if they had
They
stolen a
have
little bit of gas,
enough
it's fine.
supplies.
It's wartime.
We can join
Fine.
them and go back.
Dunia, do you see Sifa? We need to get Sifa help. We need to get her in the camp as soon as possible.
We don't have to live in the camp. We can have everything all back. The house, the land, even the job.
Dunia, wait. Shh. Kids, run!
Yeah, maybe they shouldn't have camped right in an open field. Like maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe an open field is a bad place to hide in. But don't worry, they're with Jehovah though. This isn't supposed to be comforting. This is supposed to fearmonger people into obeying.
Why are you going slow? Keep going. Let's go. Go to the truck. Get on the truck.
See, they got random, like man number 3, because we've never seen that dude. Where are they taking him? Where are they taking him? Why are they taking people? Why do they have a truck to pick up people? Well, I guess you'd use a pickup to pick up people. But you get my point, right? Look at this. Just imagine parents seeing this and knowing this is going to be true, and looking at their children and being like, "Yeah, no, this is going to happen. You're going to leave your tiny giraffe behind when you leave because Armageddon's happening. You're going to leave your tiny giraffe, and your parents are going to be sad about it because they know how much you love your giraffe." I assume that's the point of that scene, right? She's like, "Oh fuck, the giraffe! I can't believe they forgot about it."
Nothing yet. But Amani and Dania are still searching. How's Faraja doing?
Convention videos are
Not
more
good.
stupid than anything at the cinema, though, right? I
We're
mean,
gonna
it makes
get through
sense that
this.
it's stupid if it's a convention drama. When have we ever seen like have we ever
Giovanni!
seen a smart
My
convention drama?
homie!
We've never seen that. That's an oxymoron.
Mombi! Big brother. I know you're tired. But we're going to find them. We're going to find them. And you know, they are smart kids. They will know to head back.
Head back? What do you mean?
Think of it. If you were a kid lost, where would you go? Home. You remember when we were kids on the road fleeing?
Now, obviously, this is the very first
That was
time
the only
that
place we
Uncle
knew to
character
go.
is wrong.
Home.
Because we've already had this bit where they're like, hey, if we ever get separated, you go to the camp. This is the only time we're going to the camp actually makes sense. The only time. So this is the only time that the main character guy has an actual good reason to go to the camp. Because that's what the kids are going to be. Because the dad told them that was the plan and they got separated.
Home. I know for sure that these kids are heading back home. Amani, trust me on that.
I don't know.
Amani, wake up. We've searched everywhere for the kids. And look at Sifa. She is suffering. Where is Papa Musa now? We just buried Papa Musa. He is dead.
He's right.
Wake up. Are you still trusting these people to guide your life?
And this is the whole point of the drama. Will you trust these people to guide your life? Now, remember, we just established that this guy, main character guy, for the very first time in the movie, actually has a reason to go to the camp. We just established that. But now it's the very first time where they're like, oh, come on, are you going to trust them to guide your life? Well, yeah, because now we know where the kids are going to be. We know when Uncle character raises these points is only when Uncle character is demonstrably wrong. But if he had raised these points beforehand, like at any point beforehand, he would have had a pretty good point. It is everything that we know about the camps and everything we know here in the movie leads us to believe that going to the camps is a bad idea. The camps are full and there's no more space. They're waiting in lines. And apparently going back is an option, but the direction was clear. You go to the camp. So this guy is clearly here. They're trying to come up with some sort of a conflict, but they can't really, because now we know that the kids are at the camp, like or that's where they're heading. So that's where you should be heading. Every reasonable person would see that. So you can get tricked into thinking, oh, this guy is just an idiot, because for the very first time, it's a reasonable thing to keep going to the camp.
Remember, Amani, your strength will be in keeping calm and showing trust.
Oh, in case
I'm
you
certain that
hadn't seen that, like,
Jehovah will
2 minutes
fulfill
ago.
his promises. Just be patient.
No, Dunia. I thought I knew best. Look, I put my family in danger when I ignored direction. But you know what? These people love Jehovah. And it's Jehovah who is guiding our lives. I'm trusting in Jehovah.
Through humans, though. Through humans.
We are continuing on to the camp.
Amani, I'm very, very sorry then. I can't help you then. As for me, I am going home.
Dunia! Dunia!
I mean, they're almost there, right? They're almost there, right? I mean, how long is it left? Yeah, come on, they're almost there. This is not the time to go back to the city. Like, at least go to the camp, and then you'll get a ride back to the city because the camps are full. Remember?
Father Jehovah, please help me.
Where's Dunia?
He left.
He left?
He's going back.
What about the children?
The woman, obviously, like, since this is a drama made by men, the woman obviously stayed behind, all sad and whatever. But you're not gonna convince me that any mom would just stay behind, being like, "Oh, I'm so sad that my kids are." You'd be out looking for them. Like, even if there was like a 0 chance of finding them, you'd be out looking for them. You wouldn't just stay behind. This to me just proves that not only men wrote this movie, but very misogynist men, which, of course, they're Bethelites.
We're gonna find them.
They could be anywhere.
I know, love. But they're not alone. Jehovah is going to help them.
It's our job to protect them. We're the parents. They're just kids.
You're right. And we trained them to be obedient. We did tell them if anything did go wrong, they were to keep going to the camp and find a congregation.
There is no way I'm leaving here without my babies. I can't.
Babies.
Fraja, I saw them run into the woods.
Babies.
They got away. They could be waiting for us. They are sticking to the plan.
Amani is right, and we'll keep searching for them in the direction of the camp.
That's the right call. For the very first time, they're taking the right call, but only because the kids think the right call is to go to the camp in the first place.
This would be a good time for us to ask for Jehovah's help.
No, this would be a good time for you to get going.
And where's Jehovah to care for the kids as well? Okay? All right.
I guess it's indoctrination time, of course. This would any time is a good time for indoctrination time. Don't worry if you're coming in to this drama right now. I will leave this up so you can watch it. This will be in. Yes, exactly. We're raised them to be obedient, not thinkers. Look at those camps. Of course, they don't have space. Like, there's just like 4 tents, just like loosely set up, like just around, and just obviously now
Please
they can get
stay
involved
with her.
with.
We'll keep looking for the
because
kids, okay?
Okay.
This is very
Sifa, they'll
clearly
take care
supposed
of
to
you,
be-
okay?
Hold on. This is very clearly supposed to be like the guys over here. Let me just rewind. Over here, this is very clearly supposed to be like the UN or something. Like there's clearly something like some. This isn't a Jehovah's Witness JW.org logo. These guys are clearly meant to be people who are actually doing activism, who are actually doing social work, who are actually helping people. The people who actually set up the camps so people could take refuge in. So now you're supposed to take advantage of it, but you're not supposed to take advantage of it if it's just to make money. Because if it's just to make money, well, then your family might die, and a guy, an old grandpa, is going to die out of walking.
Noko, please
Stay with her. We'll keep looking for the kids, okay?
Okay.
Sifa, they'll take care of you, okay? I'll go ahead and see if somebody has seen the kids, okay? Excuse me. Have you seen these two around here? This one? About this tall? No?
No.
And the girl?
Oh, but this one? No. Oh, but this one? Oh, that one.
You see
Oh, no,
these
also
two
no.
kids?
No.
Girl is about this tall? Not even on the way here?
No.
Also, it's impossible that the camp doesn't have a record of the kids that arrive without their parents because they got separated. Like, it is impossible. It's impossible that the camps are not ready for that. Like, that would not happen. No, that doesn't happen. Also, the pregnant lady should not have made that trek. I'm just saying. I forgot to say that. She's pregnant. She shouldn't have done that.
Excuse me.
She was actually a real danger.
Seen these two kids come here?
We have so many kids coming through. Here are your food ration cards. Make sure to pick up your 10 items behind you, and you get more information at the next desk. Keep moving. Next.
They never really provide any help. They just provide the practical help.
Good.
But they won't help you find your children. They will just direct you to the next desk where you can ask about your children.
Amani, look. It's the brothers.
That's so nice.
That's so nice. It's where we told our children to go to. Anyway, let's take our time.
What? Zuwadi? Zuwadi!
Wait. What we told you to do, you did. Oh. Why did they only run? Mom didn't even run to look for the kids. I do not buy this. Mom really does not like to run. There's
so
like less
proud
than
of you,
50
my
tents,
little
and there's
man.
so much space.
Thank you.
You were so brave. You took good care of Zawadi while you two were out there alone.
What, Dad? How much longer do we have to be here?
We don't know.
Yes, please hang on to your tissues. Please.
We just have to wait. Patiently.
But are we ever going to go back home?
Well, remember what Musa said. We
Why
have to
did
commit our way
Uncle
to Jehovah.
go to this
All
house
of
that is in
this
his house? This isn't his house.
It's just
right?
temporary.
See, it has the Enjoy Life Forever book and whatever, which fortunately is only burned by the cover. We'll find out. So he can.
What does
he
the
can still, even though
Bible
it's burned,
say
You can still read
Jehovah's
it.
promises are?
That they're everlasting.
Yeah.
You can see that they
exactly.
literally just burned the first like,
Forever.
3 pages, and then the rest is fine. Not
This
even
camp
affected by
life
that. Don't worry about it.
might not be ideal, but we're going to make the best out of it.
But
why didn't
how?
Uncle go to his house?
We just have to focus on what we have. We are safe. We have the brothers, the congregation, but most importantly, we have Jehovah.
And we have each other.
Of course, we do have
We
each
have
other.
each other that not just Jehovah. We have the people who we can actually see.
We really are going
and
to
actually
try
help.
to make this place feel like home.
Those also count, right?
That will mean school for you and Zawadi. Yeah, I know. And the ministry for all of us. Meetings, family worship, and helping
that.
those in need.
They can't just
And
be
soccer.
there. They have to go
Of
to
course.
the meetings.
Playing soccer. You love soccer too much.
Playing
ready to show
soccer.
me
As
what
long
you
as
got?
you don't do it
Yeah, come
professionally.
on.
If you do it professionally,
Let's
Jehovah
go.
doesn't like that. Remember, they're only playing without keeping scores. Keeping scores is from Satan. Don't keep scores. That's a real fact, by the way. Jehovah's Witnesses are not allowed to keep scores. Oh, look, he finally shaved. Oh, thank God! At the first chance he had, just shave that ugly beard. Here you go. You also have to look presentable for Jehovah. We decided
Committing our way to Jehovah
and we
requires
decided that
faith
looking presentable is
and obedience.
following the rules of looking presentable in the 1950s in the United States.
Our faith is not just a thought or feeling.
Oh, she just had the baby at the camp. We don't
For we
see
are
that.
absolutely
I guess
convinced
that's not
that
important.
Jehovah's way
She
of
just,
doing
she
things
just had the baby at the
is
camp off
always
camera.
right.
Don't worry about it. Everything went fine. She didn't have any complications because she walked for like 2 weeks.
We
or
also
whatever,
show that we
while
trust Jehovah
being in her like
when we
3 days
obey the
of pregnancy,
direction
last 3
we
days of
receive
pregnancy.
from his organization. It has not always been easy, but we have seen the blessing that comes from listening and obeying.
Look at this smile with the glassy eyes. Come on,
We
we remember
have to
this smile with the glassy eyes that we all got at the congregation. It's like smile, glassy eyes, like, hey, what's up? How are you doing? Okay, we're here for the meeting. Yeah, all right. Here you go. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Let's just pause this real quick. Isn't this perfect? These people are having a religious gathering at a refugee camp. These people have nothing. They literally have the lowest you can have in this situation. They have the nothingest you can have. And yet, they're still directed to donate. They're still about
Strengthening our commitment to Jehovah now.
because they still have to do. This to me, this is the most disgusting part of the whole drama. This is a refugee camp. These people don't have money. And we're basically here being told if these people can donate, why can't you? If these people can donate, right? If this lady who's in a refugee camp can donate, then so can you. And imagine being in this situation. Imagine being in a refugee camp, and imagine finding the people at your church, right? And then they give you a Bible and everything, and then they're like, anyway, here's the collection. Like the UN who's actually helping them with food and shelter and you know the basics. The UN isn't passing a collection plate to be like, hey, you should help us because no, these are the people who need help. How is this money going to get used that it would possibly be better than how this lady is going to be used? What could possibly be more urgent than what this lady could have used the money for? Literally anything that this lady could have used the money for was more urgent. But no, you are supposed to donate. I'm sorry. I know that I just ranted for a long time, but this is the most disgusting part of the whole drama. Like, we've seen violence before. We've seen fear mongering before. We've never seen people being directed to donate, even if they are refugees. This is a new low, as far as I know.
Strengthening our commitment to Jehovah now will cause us to obey him implicitly in the future.
Obey him implicitly in the future.
Please convince yourself every day that all of Jehovah's promises for the future will come true.
He like this guy told that he would be safer.
And never
he wasn't.
forget
Like that promise came
the
true.
words of Psalm
Go with
37,
paradise.
verse 5. Commit your way to Jehovah.
And of course, it
Rely
ends
on
with the
him.
guy giving a speech because the guys at Bethel
And he
are
will
extremely
act in your
unimaginative and they
behalf.
don't know how else to end a drama. With the speech telling
Well,
you what you're supposed to
my
learn.
dear baptismal candidates, it's that time. We invite you to please stand.
And we see the second Moses casting part of this drama. Oh wait, spoiler. I mean, I guess you guys. We get to see a drama where a 12-year-old gets baptized. Remember, like a couple of weeks ago, we established, like a couple of weeks ago in the drama, it was established that this guy wasn't even 13, meaning that at best, he's 12. So whenever anyone tells you, oh, we don't baptize children, yes, you do. 12 isn't even teenager. 12 is still a child. This guy is still a child, and he's still getting baptized by their parents, not because this child made a lifelong decision. Imagine if they had also like passed the collection plate when they were sending their publications into the Nazi their inside the replication. Nothing the translation. They would 100% do that right now. Music banger though. Like come on, guys. The music, like I know we're still enraged. I know. But we can all agree that the music's kind of banging, right? Like I mean, just listen to that. Listen to that, boom, 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 boom. Like let's just do it. Let's just do it again. It's pretty good. That's a banger. That's what makes it worse. That the music is good. What do you guys think? The drama. I think the drama is probably the best produced drama they've ever made, and the most fear-mongering drama they've ever made as well. But every time that see, people agree with me. Every time that I think, oh, will this be possibly like the drama that will wake people up? I try to think of, okay, I try to look at it as a reporter, like from that doesn't know about Jehovah's Witnesses, right? I have a little bit of media training, so I know usually what will get picked up. Right, it's not really hard to figure out if something is gonna get picked up. You have to have something that is like juicy. You have to have something that is direct. And here, there is like an hour and a half worth of content, but you kind of have to watch a lot of the content to understand that that's bad, because they are extremely good at not saying the bad things out loud. I just hinting at them. So this is extremely cultic. Acting is great, definitely. Acting is great. Even the children, like child actors, are usually pretty bad because they haven't had any experience. Okay, and these guys were fine. They were totally fine. Everybody acting here. I think this is the South Africa branch. They definitely know how to make better dramas. They are the ones who make the best dramas out of everybody, because this is very well made. But I just it's kind of infuriating that is well made, that is memorable, and that there's not a single shot that we have where like the news can just pick this up and be like, oh, the Jehovah's Witnesses are telling apocalyptic things again. Like everything is so loose and so up for interpretation that you can't just put this in the news. So I don't know. I'm more disappointed because of that. But what do you guys think about the drama? Of course, they do not get paid, but hey, maybe one of them will wake up and they'll start like in movies and something else. There's definitely a lot of wasted talent from acting. Editing was the pacing was terrible, but it's not the fault of the editor. It's just like the brand. The acting was great. The photography was pretty okay. Like it was for a cult. If you take into account that none of these people have ever gone to like film school, it's pretty good. Yeah, it is definitely over here. We just have the Commit Your Way to Jehovah and the credits, which did they use a lot of? I think they. Oh yeah, they used a little bit of stock footage, I guess. Anyway, guys, we're gonna end it here. Thank you so much for joining over here. Thank you so much for being here, for joining us for this leak. The links will stay in the chat, and this will stay up in case you wanna watch it again. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting this. I don't know. Let's just I never know what to end. Like I usually just end stuff. Okay, I'm just